So my next question is as follows, and especially you're very familiar with the Jewish organizational world of America. What is your message to American Jews, knowing that almost every single establishment Jewish organization in America is silent about all the major dangers to American Jewry, whether it's the imams in the mosques, whether it's the squad, whether it's George Soros, whether it's Louis Farrakhan, whether it's Black Lives Matter. What is your message to Americans when the reality on the ground is that virtually no Jewish organization besides the ZOA is vocal in trying to make a difference to protect the American Jewish community?
Well, first of all, there is an emerging group that's really calling out Jewish leadership on the points you just elaborated. It's formed by Charles Jacobs and Avi Goldwasser, a Jewish leadership group, and they're really exposing Jewish leaders for not defending Jews against Black anti-Semitism and Islamic anti-Semitism and not speaking out. So I'm really grateful that he's taken a strong public stand. I think Jewish leaders are simply afraid. In my conversations with them, they're afraid to attack and expose Muslims. They're afraid if they attack Muslims and if they attack Blacks, that'll make it worse. We'll have even more trouble from them. It's really not an ideology that they don't attack them. It's fear. They're afraid of these groups, afraid that they'll make things work. There's an old phrase that's appropriate here. The Shah still Jew. Jews throughout history have been afraid to go after their enemies, thinking it'll make it worse. That's where the phrase comes from. They're the Shah still Jews. They're afraid to speak out. And the donors have to make it known to these organizations that are quiet and say nothing. And that's the only way they'll ever change. But I'm afraid that virtually all the donors feel the same. So look, I chastise them privately all the time, even publicly, that they have to take strong stands, but they don't do it. They're just afraid. They just want things to be quiet and pleasant, and they're hoping it'll go away. Just as the Jews in the 30s were hoping it would go away. I don't want to make that sort of extreme analogy, but the thesis is the same. But when you see danger to Jews, too many times Jews are hoping it simply goes away. And that's not the case. Appeasement always fails.
Right.
Throughout history, we've learned that. If you appease, you only get those bad, terrible actions against Jews back in spades. And we're appeasing our enemies right now, and we're not speaking out.
Right.
So, but we at ZOA will continue to speak out as long as we have the strength and the resources. We'll continue to speak out.